Hi there! As I promised yesterday, there will be another video for an action figure head on a fashionable body, and that's the one I was talking about. This girl here is an older YMToys action figure head, but it is still available on AliExpress. And there's also a very good chance that a local action figure store does have this model still in stock, so it is always a good idea to check that out. Her item number or name is YMT058, and this girl here does have hairstyle B, and as far as I can see also the hair variant C would be available, but I decided to go with B, and I was very curious about this head. I mean, the promo pictures are very promising, but by now I know that not each and every promo picture is really true to the end product. The seller I got this head here from did not pack the head inside of an extra cardboard box, it just came in a plastic bag, but I simply had luck and her packaging is still in good condition. And even though her hair is not super short, it is still the standard normal YMToys plastic box. She came in this bigger plastic wrap, so this is also often a bit different with YMToys. Sometimes they do have an extra wrapping for only the hair, I guess, and I don't know. But this one here at least came only with one piece of wrapping around her face, and so far everything looks good. And surprisingly, her hair, saran hair, I do really like that. But what I like even more is her face. She is so stunning. The sculpting is beautiful. I mean, she does not really look like the promo pictures. I think YMToys should do pictures that simply look a bit more like the head. I don't know, it is weird to me that they always edit the pictures of the heads, because you can clearly see that the eyes in the promo pictures do have way more depth, and even the lips do have, I don't know, way more different shades of color. And I don't think that it is necessary, because they already do a very good job. The heads often look beautiful in person, but they simply do not really look like the promo pictures. I don't know, but this girl here, she is really beautiful. I do like her screening, and the overall sculpting is just gorgeous. She's so dang pretty. Her neck connector is already installed. You simply can remove it with some tweezers. It is not glued in. The rooting for the hair is more on the rare side, mainly like always, but yesterday was an exception. She really had a lot of hair. This one here does not have so much hair, and she already has 2 missing plugs. I think I also have never seen that on action figure head before, but it is covered by the rest of the hair, so it is okay, but of course not so good. The saran hair is good quality. It is a bit waxy because she was in her package, I guess, for quite a while, and the hairstyle is a bit choppy in the end, so at that point they did not all the effort with hairstyles like with the new one that you have seen yesterday, but it is still a good length. So here you do have her up close so that you can see the screening a little bit better, and I have to say it is a very pretty screening. To me she looks like her eyes are even hand painted. At least it looks like that, and it is really stunning and pretty. I bought mine back in January and paid 30 euros for her. And I'm very tempted to also buy the other hairstyle, since I already know how she looks in the end, and I do really like her. Since she's also an action figure head, I will show you the fit on WorldBox bodies. I have to say this is a very tiny head, and personally I think the head is a bit too tiny for WorldBox, but that's only my opinion, and even if you're not interested in fashion doll bodies, this footage here might help to decide if the head is something for you and a preferred action figure body. The neck connector that I use here is her own. I always use simply the original neck connector. Otherwise, I would tell you about that. but it is simply the one that does come with the hat. And usually when you buy hats from, I guess, each and every bigger company that makes action figure hats, or at least the female ones, will include a neck adapter with their hats, and usually those are loose. The only time I had a glued-in connector was with an older Super Duck hat, but I never had that with a YMToys hat. This body here is the WorldBox 8203. The body is in pale skin and the head is extremely grey. I don't think that the skin color of the head even matches slightly the promo pictures, because on the promo pictures I would say this is a very pale, light-skinned head, and that is not really the case. It is still a very light skin color, but the head does have a very strong grey undertone, and it is in fact the greyest YMToys head that I have so far. As I said before, they all have different skin colors. I mean, you can see here the match to the body. If you see the figure from the front, I would say the match is okay. In person, actually, I think the difference is a bit stronger. But when it comes to combination of action figure head and action figure body, I have seen much worse, so I guess it is okay. But since she is a relatively tiny head, she cannot really sit lower on the WorldBox neck. She does have quite a long neck, to say it that way. So if you would like to push the head further down, you would have to heat her up. I don't do that because I do not want to risk to deform the head. But here you can see her on a WorldBox 8202, and this one here does have the slimmed down neck pack, or the ball joint that is on top of the neck, since this here is Bing's body, and with the sanded down joint I can push the head further down since the neck connector or the neck adapter is not so expanded. So the head can get lower on this neck here. So you do have the choice heating up the head so it can expand a little bit, or just slim down the ball of the neck pack of the body, in case you do not like long necks. But I would like to give this girl here a fashion doll body, and I do have different options. And as I already said, she is extremely grey, and therefore she is almost a perfect match for Mengf Japan scan. And it doesn't matter if you buy Japan White or just Japan. I know there are different listings with different names, but you will receive the same color. And so far I even have 2 more action figure heads that are a very good match for Mengf Japan, but none of them is YMToys, so this is the first YMToys head that does have this skin color. But I still would like to show you the other options. The first body here is pink beige, also a Mengf body. Pink beige is also a color that often fits together with action figure heads, but this one here definitely is even more grey than the pink beige one from Mengf. I also would like to show her on a Mizi body, and therefore I have to remove the neck connector or neck adapter. You can call it like you want to call it. It is easy to remove because she does have this little groove inside of her neck so that you can get inside with a thin tweezer, so you can just pull it out. And that is usually the case with each and every single head release. I mean, of course, when you buy a head from a full set, usually it is not a separate neck connector or adapter included, since the company is not interested in the fact that you would like to hybrid or kit bash this head. I think the fit on the Mizi beige body is not too bad, and it is a very affordable combination, but still, the head is too grey, so it is not a perfect match. Next up is a Luly body, so a modified Mizi body. This here is the beige skin option, and the match is definitely nicer, but the body is a bit on the shiny side, and also the neck does have even a bit more movement than the Mengf body, so you might have a more wobbly head with this body, but of course you could add some elastic so that the head sits a bit more secure. It is definitely doable, and the price for this body is pretty low. But the Japan Skin Mengf body is definitely the best skin color match for her, and I do really like the aesthetic of head and body together. In general, I think that the semi-realistic sculpts look often very stunning on that body. I think they look like they are meant for each other, and that's the case for this girl here. She looks like she is a real high-class fashion doll, and with this body, of course, you do have a very wide selection of clothes. But I also added a little bit of putty on her neck pack since the head already sits quite well on the bigger Mengf plastic neck pack, but still it is not super secure, and together with a little bit of putty, everything is just a bit more snug and a bit more secure. And here you do have her ready for her styling. I only washed her hair. I think I should have also used a hot water rinse, but I didn't do that. I thought maybe I don't like if the hair is too straight, but now I think I should have done that, but I didn't, and it is okay. At least her hair is not greasy anymore. It was not so greasy in the beginning, but it was a bit, and now it is clean and nice, and now she is ready to get some clothes. She will get some red sunglasses as color contrast to the rest of the outfit, just as decoration for her hair, a simple self-made necklace, and like her sister yesterday, she also will get a Xian Xian Princess fashion pack as outfit. And since it is also a new set for me, you will see it in a second in detail. It comes with a very interesting jacket, a bustier, and a pair of pants. She also will get a bangle or bracelet and a ring, and of course a pair of shoes. These are also from Mini Brands Fashion. The same goes for the sunglasses and also for the bag, which is definitely one of the best bags they made so far. The material is sturdy and I do really appreciate all the details. And here you do have the set up close. And I can already tell you this time there's no disappointment. I mean, I think this set here is also older than the one from yesterday, and I still hope that future outfits from this manufacturer will be as good as this one here, and not in the quality range of the one from yesterday. But also, this set here was a little bit more expensive. Not only a little bit, I think I paid 19 euros for this set here. The one from yesterday was only 12 euros, so it is such a big difference. But I also think that this set here is way more difficult to be made. I mean, the jacket already has different layerings, and I have to say that the finishing is really perfect. The fabric feels nice quality. Also, the inner lining is definitely way better than the one from yesterday. The sewing is better, but also the material itself is more durable and less plasticky. They simply did an awesome job when they secured the part around the opening for the sleeves, or there are no sleeves, or better said, there are just these hanging pieces from the shoulders, but the hole for the arm is made so precisely. This is absolutely top notch, and I don't think that you could get a better piece made by Mattel and even not by Integrity Toys. With this piece here, and also the black piece that you have seen, I think, 2 or 3 holds ago, I don't know, the one that is made after a 50s dress. These two pieces, this one here and the other one, are definitely the best made items that I have seen so far from the Xian Xian Princess line, and the quality is amazing. The down-hanging sleeves do have a not closed part on both sides. I don't know why they didn't close that part. It does not fray out. It is secured. So maybe there's a reason for it and I simply don't know it. I thought maybe when you dress your doll and you would like to have a very dramatic look, you could put something inside of the sleeve that adds a little bit of weight so that the sleeves could hang down a bit more gracefully. But I don't know, maybe I totally made that up and it is simply to downsize the cost and they flipped the piece through these holes. I just don't know. It is not so important. I just wanted to show that to you. The bustier is also very nicely done. It is the same fabric. The stitching is good. The fabric is also heat sealed. I thought that the top part is a little bit uneven, but later on the doll you cannot see that at all, so that's totally fine. The set also comes with these flared pants. They do have this slit on the front. The Velcro for the pants and also for the bustier are very nice quality. The Velcro does not stand off that much and I do like that. And also the pants are stitched perfectly. These pants are quite long, so in case you would like to use them on a standard Barbie, you would have to use pretty high heels. These pants here do simply have a very good length for the longer legged supermodel bodies. This set originally also comes together with a neckband and a pair of shoes. The neckband does have a nice logo, but I won't use it, and the shoes are standard. You have seen them so many times and nice to have them, but I won't use them for the styling. In case you watched my haul videos, you might have seen a similar pants made by the Xian Xian Princess manufacturer before, and that was the case for this outfit here, the one with a very fluffy kinda tube top. This other set also comes with a similar pair of pants, but in person these pants are very different. The shorter one is the one from the set that you have seen in a previous haul. The material is stretchy and also the pants are way shorter. Those pants are a perfect fit for a standard made-to-move Barbie, but the new one from the whole set that you have seen a few seconds ago, the fabric is not stretchy at all, and the pants are longer, and even the stitching is different. I mean, also the Velcro is different, everything is different. I was very surprised by that. From the pictures, I thought they would cut some costs and use the same pants again on the newer outfit, but that's not the case. It is a completely different pair of pants. Both pants are high quality, but they are simply different. And here you have her, finally. What do you think? Isn't she gorgeous? I think that is a beautiful fashion doll. I cannot say how much I really like this doll here. I think she's rocking this outfit so much. I mean, it is a very dramatic look, but even though she does have quite a young face, I think she can wear this styling pretty well and it looks like it is made for her. I think she has a lot of girl boss energy here. I mean, this outfit is really high fashion and she can wear that. I think it looks good even though her head is more on the smaller side. That makes the shoulders even a bit bigger, but I don't think that this is a bad thing. It is just a little bit more dramatic in my opinion. But I even like the look without the jacket as well. Overall, I'm happy that this set here is again in a very good condition and with a just perfect finishing, because usually, especially when it comes to action figure heads, fashion doll combinations, the figures or dolls will keep their stylings, and I'm happy that everything worked out quite nicely in my opinion. What do you think about her face mold? I have to say, I said it X times in this video. She's so pretty. I don't know. I hope that at some point YMToys will also make heads again with non-movable eyes. I mean, of course, movable eyes are trendy at the moment, I get that. But actually, I think the painted on eyes do have a very unique charm and I still think that I do prefer that. Anyway, that's again the end of the video. I hope you had a little bit of fun and got a few information about stuff you were interested in. So thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you again in one of my next videos, and until then, as always, I hope you have a great time. Bye!